And a lot of places got the AC cranked up so high. I know some of us don't mind maybe getting out there at least at first for the first few seconds and warming up a little bit. But yeah, today we had the heat advisory. It was really hot. Our high temperatures 93s, 94s, 95s. Tomorrow looks similar. A few storms around tomorrow in the afternoon, kind of like today. Some of us benefited, especially in parts of St. Tammany and Orleans parishes. It does look like it will be another kind of similar temperature seen tomorrow. Monday and Tuesday, also more of the same. Our rain chances each day, maybe 30, and then by Tuesday, maybe 40% or so. So a decent amount of some showers and storms. But later in the upcoming week, we will have less rain and probably a bit more heat because of some high pressure that's becoming a bit more focused to our northeast. So live radar tonight, everything quiet. Our current temperatures 70s to 80s. I showed you those highs earlier, way into the 90s, about 94 at the airport. And our feels like temperatures right now still as high as 96 or so. Wake up forecast on your Sunday morning. If you're up really early tomorrow, north and south of the lake, our temperatures in the 70s briefly and then straight into the 80s. We'll have a few clouds around, and then tomorrow during the day, hot and humid. Few storms. Does this look like a completely typical summertime kind of look for South Louisiana? A lot of us would think so. Our heat index tomorrow getting into the triple digits. However, there's no heat advisory officially issued just yet for tomorrow, but we'll see how it shapes up tomorrow morning. Lately, we've been getting to the feels like temperature about 105, and today it did touch about 107, 108. So we'll be in that range or getting close to that tomorrow afternoon, especially if you miss out on one of the spotty showers and storms. This is tonight, and then tomorrow morning we're starting quiet, moving through lunchtime. Everything's still pretty quiet, but here we go. 3 p.m. I was showing you a few showers and storms. 6 p.m. at least some rain still around, but just not all that much because of our upper pattern, which features our big high. And as we move through this week, it shifts a little bit to the northeast, but it also strengthens a lot. So in the next few days, underneath that high, we may see a few storms sneak in, but then later in the week, it will still be here, still focused out pretty close to our area. So we are expecting a lower chance of rain. Could have a couple of storms at the end of the week and next weekend, but it just doesn't look like a whole lot. So our rain chance staying near average for the summer is about 30 or 40%, most of that in the afternoons, but then it will be a little bit below average, I think, heading into Wednesday and Thursday. And you saw that big H swirling over on the East Coast. The heat wave in the Northeast is going to be pretty brutal. Even Omaha tomorrow looking for a high around 99. And then we have other spots for our Tuesday forecast. Triple digits expected for the air temperatures for those big East Coast cities, and the feels like temperature up to about 109, 110. So feeling kind of similar to what we deal with here, where it is so humid and often so hot. No development expected in the next 7 days, though, so we'll take it. I think we're on the lookout for any sort of action, but everything has been active in the Pacific so far this season and not the Atlantic. No named storms just yet. So looks like we'll probably make it well into the first part of July without a whole lot of action. Our long-range model's not showing much, but of course we're watching everything closely. 7-day forecast here is just looking really hot and humid continued. No big change in our humidity. I was thinking, how can we get this humidity down a little bit? And I think the answer is just to get one of those cold fronts in. So we have a while to go until that. We have to July, August, and then our average first cold front here is about September 18th. So if you can make it till then, we'll be at least in the range to get some sort of cold front. But as it is late June, we're not really expecting that, are we? 7-day forecast shows the highs around 94. The average right now is around 90, so it will be a bit higher than that. And our rain chance, only about 20% I have Wednesday into next weekend. Not ruling out an isolated storm in the afternoons, but overall just not that high a chance.